spectator. Oopsie-daisy, people were falling over themselves to meet Her Majesty. Inside the cathedral, 136 men and women aged at least 65 lined up to receive the Maundy coins. The traditional almsgiving ceremony, dating back to the 13th century, symbolises Christ anointing the feet of the disciples at the Last Supper. Today's Maundy recipients have been carefully selected for their good works.
In the beginning, you see, we just helped out, preparing for war, like with the field kitchens and different things like that. Well, then, of course, war came and we helped around that. And then there was the evacuees. I did quite a lot with the building of the evacuees. Took 3 in my own home.
I had no idea, you know, that I was going to be chosen. When I did, well, I was over the moon. Yeah.
Did you enjoy the service?
Beautiful, yes. I thought it was great. I thought everything, you know, was majestic and the choir. And, well, I was thrilled with it all, you know.
68 silver coins in sets of 10 pence, 4, 3, 2 and 1 pennies, making up the 10 pence, and then the odd 8 to make up the 68 years of Her Majesty's life.
As the Queen set off on foot for the Royal Cornwall Museum, some of her loyalist supporters were overcome by the occasion.
Very emotional. I'm so pleased she came to Truro today. Wonderful.
It was good because I've never seen the Queen before in real life. Yeah, so it was interesting.
It was but a brief moment.
It's the first time the Maundy ceremony has come to Cornwall, and onlookers braved the wind and the rain to catch just a glimpse of the Queen. Inside the calm of Truro Cathedral, 68 women and 68 men waited nervously. The recipients of the Maundy money are chosen in recognition of a lifetime's good work in the community. As tradition dictates, the Queen steps down to meet the people. In the reign of Elizabeth I, the monarch's Maundy duties involved the washing and kissing of the feet of gentlefolk. This obligation lapsed in the 18th century. Today, the Queen hands each recipient 2 purses. The white purse contains the silver Maundy coins, the red purse a £5 note, an allowance for clothing and provisions, and a specially minted 50p coin, designed to commemorate the 50th anniversary of D-Day. The recipients left the cathedral, their Maundy purses clasped tightly in their palms, wary of approaches from dealers anxious to get their hands on the valuable coins.
They've warned us so much about
Touting.
not letting anybody see the coins because there's touts about that are after you Maundy money.
Are you planning to keep your money then?
Oh, my grandchildren will get this.
When I had the money, I could have cried. They're so moving. Most wonderful service.
What are you planning to do with your money?
Let my nephews and nieces have it as souvenirs when I pass along.
So you won't be tempted to part with it?
No, not at all. If you could only see what stuff I got home saved up there, they're going to have a lovely job emptying out.
After a brief photo call outside the cathedral, the Queen embarked on a walkabout. She was clearly taken aback and delighted by the warmth of the welcome and the quantity of flowers. The Duke of Edinburgh, concerned that some youngsters might miss out, instructed the servicemen on guard to lift some children over the rails so they could get closer to the Queen and hand over their gifts.
He just picked me up and took me over the railings.
Have you ever met the Queen before?
No.
So what was it like?
Great.
The Queen is the patron of the Royal Cornwall Museum in Truro, and this afternoon she opened the museum's new gallery of Cornish history and archaeology. Being no stranger to this form of travel,
long time ago.
Just take a snap, please. Oh, thanks ever so much. Oh, they're going to move. Just looking at these.